Hey guys, this is the TYTAX T1 X and it is massive. And today I'm not going to tell you about what the workouts are because you can find that out on the website. They have some awesome looking people working out on it so you can see exactly what it's all that about. What I want to talk to you today about is the quality of the machine itself, the quality of the workouts, and perhaps the biggest question that's on a potential buyer's mind is how difficult is this thing to put together? As you can see, it is quite big, and most likely you will not be able to do this alone, so you'll need some help. So get a couple of adults together who will be able to help you out with this. And once you have the right people with you, and with a little bit of preparation and putting things in order, it's not that difficult. I'll talk about a little bit about the assembly itself. I'm going to put some pictures along this video as well, and it really comes on a big truck. It's a big crate. You'll do yourself a favor if you do some preparations before you start assembling this thing. The crate itself is framed around this entire frame itself over here, and in it is perhaps 70 or 80 different parts that go along with this machine, and they're all marked with a number and an arrow, and they're all individually wrapped in plastic. So what I did was about 2 or 3 days before we started the assembly process, I just took everything out of its plastic wrapping, put them in order by their numbers, which made it much easier on the weekend that my brother came helped me out with this whole assembly thing. I think that a machine this big would have many different types of screws, nuts and bolts, and would require many different types of tools to assemble, but that's not the case. It is very intuitive. We found it very easy. All you got to do is look for the number on one piece, look for the matching number on the other piece, and just join the arrows. And screw in the 2 hex key bolts that go along with it. These are the only things that you will need to put this machine together. You have 2 different types of hex keys and bolt nuts and washer. Here's the smaller size, and here's the big size. That's it. It's helpful if you have this thing in the electronic version, because you'll have to do a lot of twisting and turning of this thing. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one in my local Home Depot, so we did it the hard way. But I think you can save probably about 30% of their time if you have the electronic version of this, the wireless. Now on the website it says that there are about 430 exercises that can be done on this machine, and I believe them. I've had this thing for a little bit over 2 months now, and I've been just doing the regular exercises that we all do in the gym, and I don't think I've even scratched the surface when it comes to all the exercises that are possible on this thing. The quality itself is just amazing. Just take a look at the weight plates over here. They're very well made, easy to handle, beautiful to look at. The construction of the machine itself is amazing. Everything is just top-notch. Extremely well built and heavy. It comes with this Olympic size barbell. The quality of this material, it's not leather, but it's very sturdy, and there's no way that you will ever pierce this thing unless you really want to do it. It's not going to wear down anytime soon. It has 3 workstations on it, 2 in the back where we are right now. And you have different attachments that you can use to change the exercises. And you have this main workstation out here, multiple exercises that can be done over here. This is the accessory rack, and I haven't used more than 10% of these accessories. There's just so many of them, and the website also has great videos on it as to what these accessories are used for, what types of exercises and how to use them. But I think that half the fun is just discovering what else you can do with these things. They attach all over the machine itself, and you just have to kind of figure out if you're feeling adventurous, how you can use them and for what types of exercises. So I find that quite a bit of fun. Usually when you have something at a home gym, it's always a compromise. You feel that if the machine could have done this, it would have been better. But my experience in the last 2 months with this machine has been that it doesn't seem like a compromise. All the machines, all the pulleys, all the chains, they work flawlessly. The range of motion is full on each machine. I know that's always a hindrance when it comes to home gyms, especially with the Bowflex. And I know that's not the best of example, but I've used other stuff also, and there's always a problem with the range of motion in the exercise that you do. In this machine, that's not the case. The range of motion is excellent. It's what it should be. Again, it doesn't feel like you're compromising anything. The quality of the workout is amazing. Pretty much after every workout, I'm sore. That wasn't the case when I was using the Bowflex. But here, every time I do my workout, doesn't matter if it's upper body, lower body, I'm always sore the next day. And I don't know if that's the way to equate a quality workout, but I feel that if your muscles are sore, you're making progress. So I wasn't getting that before, which I am now. I just want to give you another overview of the machine over here. You'll see some of the color coming off, which is normal, normal wear and tear. It's because of the grip, the rough grip over here on the barbell. Again, I can't stress enough how good the quality of this, of every single thing is. Here are the 45 plates, 20, 35s, 25s. Here's your leg press. For pull-ups. Another thing that I want to point out is the space that it will take. So I put this in my third car garage. The garage is big enough for one car, so you get an idea of how big of a space that this thing will take up. So before you order it, just make sure that you have enough space wherever you want to put it, and then there's enough clearance up on top. This is a 8-foot high ceiling, which works perfectly for this machine. So one of the reasons that I decided to do a review was when I was researching this machine, there was nothing online. There's a couple of reviews in German. There's one gentleman down in Australia who's done a review, but I couldn't find any reviews in English done by a user, just a normal user, and get that person's perspective on this machine. I think that would have been very helpful had I had something like that. So this is the reason why I'm doing this review for you guys. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment and I will try my best to get back to you with the answers. Take care. Thank you.